Hello, Aries. Welcome back to Intuitive Insights with Willow. Here is where I always wish you peace and the understanding that life is always happening for you, not to you. So, this is going to be a daily reading. This is just an energy check to see how you're doing. It's a 3-card spread. We will clarify. If this video resonates with you, give your girl a like. If you like this kind of content, subscribe to my channel. All right, here we go. I also want to give homage to Guardian Angel um, Lauviah for coming out in my spread. Don't ask me why I'm cheesing so hard, but I am. Because this Guardian Angel is an 11, and today is 29, which equals 11, but there is a Guardian Angel for 29. Still, I thought that was pretty dope. So I want to share that. For you, you have the Sun. You're feeling very positive. The influence of this is you embarking on a new beginning. And this is going to cause you to be more in the public eye. You're going to be more open and communicative. When I say public eye, it's not necessarily on the internet. I mean just in general to those around you. So you will stand out more to family members. You will stand out more to your colleagues, to your friends. You know what I mean? You just have a stronger presence about you. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. So this is your current energy, the Sun. Your influence is from the Fool, taking this leap of faith. And then you also have the Knight of Swords. Excuse me, because your girl just had a bunch of cheese, and I shouldn't have. But I had to. I had me some empanadas, chicken cheese empanadas. Whew, and potatoes. Yes, it was good. All right, let's clarify your Sun, which is really cool because we are in excuse me, we are in Leo season, and Mercury is still retrograding in Leo, which is all about communication. And you got bottom of the deck is also Knight of Wands. That's Leo energy. You got the Sun on top of the Sun. Ooh, all right, Aries. So you have for your cards, your clarifiers, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and the Sun. Sun on Sun. This is very positive energy. You feeling, I mean, you're feeling very bold. Confidence is on point. You're feeling very positive about everything that's going on in your life. It also gives me the energy of taking control. So you could have been feeling like, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but Chiron has really been tearing me up lately, emotionally. This Mercury retrograde is really messing with me, and I have tracked it back to my Chiron. That's in your birth chart. But you could have been one that's been feeling really down and out. It could have been in a matter of relationships because this Mercury retrograding in Leo is about relationships. It's about connectivity. It's about communication. Communication, not confrontation. But, you know, progression, not regression. I'm going to say that until August 11th because that's how long it's going. We should just keep that thing going, though, because that's positive 365 days of the year, you know. But anyways, you're now feeling really balanced with having the 7 of Pentacles, because when I see the 5 and 2, I automatically think 7. So this could have been energy that you was wallowing in for a long time. When I say wallow, I don't mean that in a negative way. You just could have been there for a while, just trying to figure out where, like balancing your emotions. Where is the value? Where is the lack of support? You know, what is beneficial for me? What can I do in this world? You know, where's my footprint? You could be one who has many talents and you're trying to master one. And it's kind of hard to master one when you feel inspired by all things. So gearing into one thing could have been a problem for you, but it no longer is. You finally decide to take one and just go forward with it. 2 of Pentacles is all about work, home. Basically, your presence in the world, and then your reclusive side, you know, the side that's to just you and your loved ones. It's balancing the two, balancing what is offered to you and what you can give. You understand? So for you, I feel like all things have come into alignment for you. You are now out of this dark phase. I could be self-inflicting on that statement because emotionally, oh my God, today has been a great, like the last 2 days. Actually, what's today? What is today? Oh my God, today is Tuesday. Yeah, Monday and Tuesday have been great for me. Sunday was also actually awesome for me. I will share that at another time, but um, it was a nice reflection. I actually got to see someone, cross paths with someone I hadn't seen in like, my son is 13, so it was like 14 years. And it was interesting because I had just been reflecting on where my life could have been and where my life is. And for that person to have walked by, I was so stuck that that person was there. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, ooh, the universe showing up and showing out. So you could have an epiphany like that too, being grateful for where you are and being humble with your beginnings, you know, and it could be in a matter of love, you know. So for the Fool, yours is a matter of love. So for the Fool, this what's influenced this is the Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Hangman. So for you, you could have, yeah, taken this leap of faith and just accepted what was and what is, and that has offered you some peace. Um, these are your three cards. Three of Pentacles is all about, you know, coming together and working hard for something. It's all about bringing things together. Like I said, for you, I feel like it was your presence in the world and how you are at home and just understanding who's for you and who's against you. Page of Cups, you could be giving that energy just to yourself. You know, sometimes people give out love to everyone else and we forget to love ourselves. We forget to be forgiving of ourselves. Um, a psalm that just came to mind is Psalm 60. That is a psalm that I personally read, and it's to just put the past behind. It allows you to forgive yourself, to accept, okay, this was me then, I did that, I may not be proud of that, but it happened and it played a part to who I am today. So it allows you to move forward without regret or baggage of the past. It just made me think about True Blood and how she says, you humans, you love your pain. And actually we do. Our pain is like our motivation. That neglect, that manipulation, that betrayal, those kind of things fuel us and make us push forward. You know, it can make us or break us. And 9 times out of 10, we do have a breaking moment, but we go hard. And sometimes we're going hard and learning from that, and that's never going to happen to us again. We fail ourselves by guarding ourselves and not being open to those who are actually deserving of it when we set those new boundaries. You know, so here in the metamorphosis stage, you know, the Hangman, he's just there. The Hangman lived in his truth. He followed his heart. He did what he thought was best. And he got punished for it. And he took the punishment proudly. And it gave him time while he was dangling there for final judgment, or, you know, that was his punishment. What he did was he gained a new perspective. He received enlightenment of what effect his decision and his own personal views actually had on everyone. So it allowed him to reflect, and he came out a new person. When you see the Hangman, you sit there for a while. Like I said, I feel like emotionally you could have been carrying some heavy burdens for a while, and now you just decided to let them go, you know. But yeah, in your future energy here, you're showing up as the Knight of Swords. So let's clarify the Knight of Swords. That song is playing so hard in my head. She says, sweetie, I don't want your cookies. If you're looking for applause, keep looking. Your recipe is boring. Need a little more spice in my cooking. Honey, you don't want my problems. If you had them, you'll sink to the bottom. You should wear a life jacket, because people like you can't handle this, no. Where were you when I needed you? Tell me, where were you when I needed you? Fake itches. It's FAB. When they smile in your face, but behind you, it ain't well wishes. when they're eating all the food off your plate and they don't do dishes, when their words and their actions blurred and they don't know different. No time for you. I'm trying not to cuss. You can go jump on your bandwagon. You, your money, and your lame A friends. Go ahead and jump on that bandwagon. What you fake? It just. That's JoJo featuring Remy Ma. And I was shuffling my guardian angel deck when that song came to me. Anywho, so you have Four of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So I'm seriously looking at Six Swords and Six Wands. It's like you're going after a victory, which is in alignment with the Knight of Swords. When a Knight of Swords come through, he's a sweetheart, okay? I love the Knight of Swords, and I say he because it's masculine energy. That is the duality for the Knight of Swords. But please, you can be a female. Don't get touchy, okay? It goes either way. We all embody, just like plants, flowers, we all embody male and female. But when he's coming in for any night. All nights are coming in for change. You know, that's battle. But when he comes in, this is Uranus energy. So your past is your influence is Uranus, and your future is Uranus. So you're feeling very liberated, very awakened. You're very focused on what you want in life. Like I said, you could have had many ideas. You could possess many talents. And now you're at the point where you're like, I'm going to gear in on this one, and then I'll double back. You know, it's not even double back. It's like I'll feed another talent of mine in the future once I master this one. It's weird because the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Wands. It could just be multiple messages. So you could, hold on, is that backwards? Oh, it is. I flipped some, huh? I could never tell you how I have reverse cards because I go through the deck and I straighten all my cards. And yet, well, this one, the way I have it for me is upright. It's, you probably can't even see that good, but I got upright, reverse, upright, 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 reverse. It's weird. But anyways, so for me, the standpoint that I'm looking at, Knight of Wands, this is great passion. Like I said, you're going in full throttle. No regrets, no remorse. It's all about you. You focus on you. You know that this is what you want. This is what you're going for. If we break it up and be respectful to the cards and look at the Four of Swords and the Two of Swords, it's like as if you went in, you made the decision to cocoon yourself and heal yourself from whatever this was. This could have been in a matter of Four of Swords. What is Four of Swords? That is Libra, but in what fashion? That is actually Libra, Venus and Uranus, Venus and Mercury, which is really interesting. So communication is a big thing for you, and this is in the form of partnerships because you also have the Two of Swords, which is Venusian energy in itself. So this could be for you in a matter of love. You could be changing the way that you're communicating love, how you're balancing things in your relationship and in your career life. These both can be big focuses for you. You could be one that's not really aggressive. I feel a water energy, even though we don't have like water cards out here. But you could be one that's more passionate, more... well, Page of Cups is water, but that's the only one. So he kind of canceled out. Okay. His element. But he does embody like a dreamy aspect to him. You know, he is very loving, very sweet. When I see the Page of Cups, I think of, I think I said it before, but Pepe Le Pew. But today it's like a little sweet boy with a sunflower offering it to a girl. Anywho, you know, like, will you be my girlfriend? Like that energy. But here you had to make a decision. You want to be successful or you want to carry sorrow. And in that sense, when you think about it, you need to be honest with yourself. Be honest with what has been, because the Four of Swords does come after the Three of Swords. So whether you were wounded or you wounded someone else, just being honest about that situation and persevering for success. You can't change the past. I tell everybody that it's true. We can't. I mean, We can look back and be Nine of Swords all day, but we're wasting the time that we got today. Like, if you sitting there, you spending the whole day thinking about what happened then, you just wasted your present. Your gift that was given to you was today. And you didn't do anything but wallow. So you don't want to sit there and wallow. It's all right. You want to visit it for like 5-10 minutes. I say, don't sit there any longer. It's like, okay, grab your piece of paper, write out what you would say. And give yourself an apology for wasting this time. Because like I tell everyone, when this story of our life ends and we elevate, we can't go to the Creator and say, hey, I spent a lot of sad, sorrow hours and days in this area. And I was wondering if I can get them back. Will you send me back? It doesn't work like that. Everything is for a reason, but always remember, take control of your environment. You must take control of your mind, because if you don't, your mind will have you gone. That's facts. So recognize that everybody makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Communication is very tricky, and you just gotta persevere. It's like, that is it. Six of Swords, you moving on, you going forward, you're creating a new environment for yourself. Maybe you're changing the way you talk. Maybe you're changing the way that you are perceived. Like, you're trying to be more in control of how you could be perceived in the world in the long haul. And there, it's showing that there is success with you being in control of this. So I really hope that this reading helped you. Also, if you resonate with Lauviah, I think it's Lauviah. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Lauviah. If you resonate with this guardian angel is also known as the praise God. This guardian governs those born on May 11th through the 15th, so it's Taurus energy, and it does resonate with you in the form of earth energy, because you're trying to balance yourself, your home. And when I say home, it's all things you can see, touch, feel, and taste. That is pinnacle energy, but it is in a fashion of what you can obtain and utilize the resources that you have, okay? Multiplying them and being better. That's what your focus is being better. Yes, we could say the wands, because you have wands and air out here, but I think it's deeper than that. I think it's just what's in the 3D for you. You're trying to maneuver yourself in the 3D, okay? Some things that this guardian angel governs is fame, celebrity, success, balance, protection of rulers and leaders. That you fall into that. The reason being is because you are a cardinal sign and you're an Aries. So you guys are natural leaders. Cardinal signs, I would say you register with this. Guardian angels do not discriminate. You call them, they come. Just be particular with how you want to communicate with them and how you call them to you. You understand? Yeah. So another thing is selflessness, goodness, kindness, enthusiasm, and joy. Ooh, devotion and trust, resilience and victory, cosmic organization, passionate love of divine work. Okay, that's pretty much all that it says in this book for this guardian. I just kept reading. So you can look up more information. This guardian angel name is spelled Lauviah. Okay, I'll probably just put it in your title so you peep at that. But the thing of it is, maybe I'll just use this guardian angel for all of them, because I did this for me. I didn't do the guardian angel for the whole read. But I hope this video resonated with you. If it did, give your girl a like. Also, if you like this kind of content, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you. I'll see you in the next video. And understand that no matter what hand the universe deals you, you play the hell out of those cards and you play the best of your abilities. Because at the end of the day, it all adds to your story and you got it either way. Bye.